Hey guys, welcome back to Vince-Vell Customs. Just a little bit of an announcement. Everything's going to be on delay for a while. I'm kind of on an injured list. What happened was I was working on an item in the studio and I needed to sand some of it down real quick. Now usually I always wear gloves, goggles, masks whenever I do stuff in the garage. But what happened was I just needed to sand it down real quick and I completely misjudged what I was doing. So I had a fight with the sander and I lost, basically, as you can see. So what happened was I had the piece on the sander and I just was sanding it down, but I completely misjudged what I had to grip, and I slipped and I kind of went into the sander. Now, I took down my knuckle on my finger. That's nothing new. I cut myself all the time. I'm always sanding stuff down, breaking nails and whatever. That's normal. I'm used to it. I've been doing it since I've been a kid. I got scars all over. It doesn't really matter. But what happened was I think the piece kind of kicked around because it grabbed with the sander, and it kind of like broke, kind of went down onto my finger. So it broke a little piece of my bone in my thumb, just a little tiny piece under here. Not like, you know, the whole finger went broke or fractured, just that little piece. So basically I'm on the injured list for a few weeks with this. So nothing I can do about it. Accidents happen. I think even if I was wearing gloves and it happened, that piece might have still kicked and broke the finger. So, you know, it's just shit happens. What can I say? So I talked to everybody I'm working on stuff for. They're all cool about it. Everything's on the delay. So videos will be on the delay. But the main thing about the video is while I'm like kind of like organizing my studio, cleaning the house, stuff I've been neglecting for a while, and just getting organized while I'm on the injured list. If anybody wants some videos, maybe like explanation videos, maybe talk about some airbrush in detail, talk about some tools, maybe about the A's, maybe some paint, some chemicals, stuff that I could kind of sit there and just explain and talk and show. I could do some videos like that. So if anyone's got any ideas, leave some comments on this video. And since I'm kind of like just in limbo now, let me know. I can still do some work, but I'm not going to try to do any sculpting or painting because I don't want to ruin anything. But basic stuff like maybe drilling holes in statues I can do. So what I can do is I got the Ryu kit and Blanca kits from Prototype Z, so I can actually start working on those videos. So this is a good time. Basically I can wrap up my hand and I can put pieces underneath of it and I can just drill holes. Now I won't drill through the cast, but you never know, I might. But I can't let this stop me. I just got to keep working. I can't sit around doing nothing. So basically I can get all my holes drilled. Maybe I can prep some of it up. I also thought about maybe getting some like pieces of wood and duct taping it around the statue and add some sandpaper and sand it down. I don't care. I mean, as long as the thumb heals, I'll be good, but I can still use the fingers, and I can put pieces of sandpaper like I normally do, and I can sand stuff down. But the cool thing about breaking the thumb is when I went to the doctor's office, this cast stuff is actually really cool, and I'm actually thinking about people can use this stuff for statues. So what they did is they had it a roll, and they unrolled, they ripped it up like a Ziploc type bag thing, like you're opening a Pop-Tart. And they pull out this roll, and what they do is they ran it under the faucet sink, and then after that they just wrapped it around my arm, and then like they use some soapy water, and then it's hard as a rock like plastic, so it's a resin. So I'm sitting there like, I mean, this stuff is really freaking cool. I mean, if I could get my hands on this stuff, I can actually wrap it around the statue, and I could build over that. Like if I had to build like a muscle instead of using all A's, or I don't know. I mean, this stuff is kind of cool. Like if you have to build a sash around the statue, you can take this stuff, wrap it around, let it dry, and then you can use A's on top of it. Maybe for capes too. Or if you got a big hollow statue like those big heads, instead of using a screen mesh, you can use one of these pieces and kind of build into it. So I'm going to look into seeing if I could get some of this stuff. I don't know if you could go to a doctor, maybe a doctor supply store or first aid store. If anybody works at a doctor's office or nurse's office and they know how to get this stuff, let me know, because this is kind of cool. It opened up a whole new world of possibilities if you could get this stuff. But I don't know how expensive it is. I don't know if it's worth buying a big roll and then you use it and then the rest goes bad. I don't know, but kind of look into it because it's kind of cool, because this stuff is really freaking hard. And all I did was just wrapped it around, and in like 10 seconds it's hard as a rock. So that's kind of cool. So leave some comments if there's any videos you want to see. I think I'm also going to take some old statues that I've done in the past and make better videos of them and delete my old ones, because my old videos were done with my old camera and the bad lighting, so maybe I could do some better stuff like that, just to kind of pass the time and get through these next couple weeks. So this is kind of my like early vacation for a holiday, so I'll get all this stuff done and then I'll just get back to work because it's killing me just sitting here doing nothing. Got to keep busy. So, thanks for everybody for understanding about the delays that I'm working on stuff for. And basically, once I get healed up, I'll be back to work pumping the stuff out again. So, leave some comments and we'll go from there. So, thanks for watching.